Chris for HobbyKing.com, and Merry Christmas, everyone. We've got an awesome variant on our FPV 250 multi-rotor. So these are the Ghost V4s. We had the Ghost V3 that we introduced, which is the clear one. This is a little bit different. Some modifications have been made to the mold, and let's go ahead and dive into it and take a look at these new 4 multi-rotors that are available. Now, the 4 of these are all the same. Basically, it's just different colors in the frame itself. Comes in this really nice portable little plastic case. I'm going to go ahead and pop this open, and let's dive into what we get with this frame. So this is the new Ghost V4. It's being called the Ghost because it's actually clear. I'll go ahead and pop this on out. This frame, it's actually clear plastic. And what this allows us to do is put the included LEDs into this frame, which allows it to be lit up, high visibility, even in the sunlight or at night and dusk flying, of course, for line of sight flying via 3D. And of course, it works great for FPV from the ground. People can easily spot and see these multi-rotors. So a couple things that have been done to the frame molding itself that have been modified. If you take a look, it's got a few extra ribs right here in the arms. What that allows this to be is just as stiff and strong as the original glass-filled nylon version. A couple other things is some mounting posts have been added right here in the center, which is 30.5 millimeter, which allow this to mount some of those smaller FCs, such as the NAs, the CC3Ds, KK Minis, just like that. So other than the frame that's coming into the box, of course, we've got our LEDs. Let me go ahead and hold these up. Now, there's 2 and 2. Now, the original Ghost V3 just had LEDs that were right here on the arm itself. It allowed lights to be shown up straight at the included clear propellers and downwards. But the problem is it would only light up the frame about halfway down. These particular new LEDs have lights that run the whole length, front and rear, or top and bottom actually, and they run all the way down the arm right into the center of this. It allows the entire frame to completely glow. Now, the top side is just clear, so it lights up the frame. So if you got the orange frame, it'll light up orange. If you got red, it'll of course be red. The downward facing ones, you have 2 options, green and red, for orientation. So you can either run those side by side if you're familiar with normal navigation lights, or if you're more familiar with red is rear, you know, like car style, you can go ahead and do that as well. But if you take a look at these upwards and downwards facing LEDs, and those go ahead and pop on those arms, and the nice thing is now this entire frame just completely glows. The center LED, I'll go ahead and pull that on out. Right here, just goes straight into the bottom of that, and it still has those super bright white LEDs to light up the center of the frame itself. Now, if we take a look at this power distribution board, which has that those downward facing LEDs, it also has 5 volt voltage regulator on there. 1 to power the LEDs, and 2, it's also provide 5 volts for your flight controller if you want to give it to it, as well as FPV gear. So that is included into this kit as well. And of course, just like the other Ghost, it's got a set of clear props, which are really cool, especially with those upward facing LEDs. It just catches these frosted clear propellers and just lights them up. Real high visibility on those as well. So a couple other things, just like the other ones, it got the prop adapters that are included, and these just go ahead and screw right into the motor mount. So the standard one takes your 16 by 19 mounting, such as the Multi-Star Elites, and this little adapter allows you to bolt on like the smaller motors, like the 1704s or the Emax motors, and those go ahead and just adapt and plug it right in there like that. So everyone's pretty familiar with the FPV 250 frame, and it's fully adaptable and configurable. If you want to put a low hung kit on it or a long frame kit onto it, it'll go ahead and bolt right onto these. Besides the LEDs just lighting this up, and of course this is orange one, let's go ahead and take a look at this one. We got neon green, we've got awesome blue, and devil red right over here. So these are all clear, just like this one, so the LEDs are just going to make these frames just completely glow. With these various options between the clear and these 4 separate colors, you're going to definitely be able to get some really cool FPV line of sight flying, acro flying in, flying with your buddies, have a competition. So definitely check it out and see what these things are capable of doing. Merry Christmas, everyone. As always, subscribe to our YouTube channel. We will see you guys next time.